Today, the top candidates for the 79th Allison Dairyland were announced at the Fairfield Inn in Weston. Our Dylan Neckart was there and spoke to them as they journey towards the finals in May.
6 finalists were selected as the top candidates for the 79th Allison Dairyland, the full-time spokesperson for the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection.
It's truly a journey, and I've talked to a couple former Alice's who shared that this was just such an incredible experience to not only learn about Wisconsin agriculture, but also learn from your other top candidates.
All 6 candidates share the similar background of growing up on a farm and having that exposure from a young age.
I grew up on my family's dairy farm in Columbia County, and I was involved in 4-H and FFA, and that really created my passion for sharing agriculture.
I grew up on a hobby farm, so I mainly did like horses and beef cattle and all the little animals you could think of. My dad grew up with race horses, so I guess that kind of his love for horses pushed me into it.
Leading up to submitting their applications and resumes for Alice, each has continued to live in the world of agriculture, continuing to study and conduct their own research.
I've noticed the major disconnect from producer to consumer, and I found a major drive in being able to educate consumers on what is happening before their food gets to their plate.
Wisconsin's agriculture industry is a $116.3 billion industry, and so to see some of that diversity that Alice gets to speak about speaks upon the value of this program. Not every state has this, and it's so special here in Wisconsin.
The selection as a top candidate also allows the opportunity to carry on farm family legacy.
From my grandparents owning and operating the local feed mill, and my other grandpa being a dairy farmer, that legacy can continue forward for my family and for other families.
The top candidates will now prepare for the final interview process coming up in May. The selection of the 79th Allison Dairyland will take place on May 16th in Wausau. Reporting from the Fairfield Inn in Weston, I'm Dylan Neckart.